All right, welcome to Briones Pickleball, and in today's lesson, we're going to go over the only serve that you need. All right, so let's jump in. All right, so over the past year, the subject of serving has been a very, very hot topic. All right, because of the spin serve and new rule changes and rules that are now taken away. There's a lot of different things to do with the serve, but in today's video, I'm going to show you the only serve that you need to be a very, very effective and efficient player. And really, this serve is never going to go away. All right, so if you haven't guessed it yet, no, it is not the spin serve. It is not a top spin serve. It's not a way how you hit the ball or come around the ball. This serve that is the most effective serve that I think you need to actually start practicing is the deep serve. Yes, you might look at me and say, Jordan, I already knew that. But let me tell you, hitting your serve with more pace and more importantly, getting your serve deep each and every time is going to benefit you tremendously. So yes, of course, you can put underspin, you can put topspin, side spin. There's a lot of different kinds of spins that you can add to your already deep serve, but the main key is to get it deep. So what I see a lot of is very many players hitting their serves as hard as they can, and what happens is that ball goes short into the court, and that does not put enough pressure on your opponent. Okay, you'll notice and find actually deep serves that are even hit a little bit slower are a lot more effective, because what does that do? That pushes your opponent back and forces their contact point behind the baseline, and in turn that makes it a lot harder for them to get to the non-volley zone. All right, so I'm just going to go over a few key things with the serve as you start practicing it and making it more of a weapon. I couldn't stress it enough. Your serve is something that you can work on by yourself, and you don't even need anybody. All you need is a basket of balls. Okay, so I have this lovely basket right here. And as you can see in that camera over there, I have three main targets for a deep serve. I have one to a right-hander's forehand, I have one towards the body, and one towards a right-hander's backhand. Okay, you can see that they are pretty deep into the court, and notice that I have good margin between the baseline and the sidelines. Okay, so this is very important to know. I'm still going to give margin so that even if I miss my mark, my serve is still in. Okay, but the main key is to always give some margin on your serves, and obviously we want to hit them as deep as you can. Hi, if you're really liking this content, go ahead and give this video a like. It really helps us out. Now, let's get right back to the video. All right, so a couple key things is your stance, okay? The power from your serve starts in your legs, and you need a good base, a really good base. So I like to serve in a more closed stance, or maybe a more semi-open stance. I know a lot of players serve like this, and if you have good mechanics and you have a good rotation, you can get a lot of speed and pace and serve it deep, obviously, with the open stance. But for players that I'm working with, I really like to see them in more of a closed or semi-open stance. Okay, now I'm gonna just, you want some sort of routine. Okay, you want to, maybe if you bounce the ball a couple of times, maybe you do something else. All right, but I'm gonna start like this. Okay, and then what you'll notice is my weight right now is in my back foot. Okay, so I'm a right-handed player, so the weight is in my back leg. Okay, so key things here, we want a pretty relaxed or loose wrist here. As we come through, it should feel very relaxed. Okay, we don't want to have a very, very tight grip and then we're coming through with only our arm. Okay, remember, this is a low to high motion, and when I swing through and finish, I'm going to finish around my left shoulder. So I encourage you to start with a actually slow to medium swing when you're practicing your serve. Okay, you're going to build up the velocity and the speed a lot later. Okay, you need to work on your technique and get that dialed in first, and then you can work on the speed. All right, so here I'm gonna bounce a couple balls here, right at the line. All right. All right, this also goes for the drop serves. Now, if you're just starting off and you don't really know how to hit a forehand or a serve and you haven't played any racket sports like tennis, racquetball, anything like that, I would probably encourage you to start with this, okay? A drop serve is a good tool to have, and it's a good way to practice hitting the ball off the bounce. And it could be just a little bit easier for you than to hit it out of the air. Okay, so the same things apply. I'm going to start right here. Okay. All right, so one thing that you're going to notice with my serve, as I come through, you'll see my torso, my shoulders turn, and you'll actually see my right leg fall. And yours doesn't have to do that, but I kind of got in the habit of doing that because it helps me get that full rotation. And as I come through, naturally my right leg will come in. Okay, like I said, you don't have to do that, but that's something I do. At times, if the players I'm playing are very, very good returners and they return deep, and I really want to hit an aggressive serve, I will start 4 to 6 feet back. I'm going to hit my serve, and then, like I said, my right leg comes through. After I hit my serve, I'm in this position and I'm well behind the baseline to handle a deep return. Okay, so I'll show you here. So I might start here. Okay, and I'm right here. Okay, so I'll show you that again. I'm going to start here. Okay. Okay. Start here. Okay. I call this more of like a power serve because I'm actually trying to put more momentum in. I kind of start in somewhat of an open stance here. Okay, and then what I'm doing is I'm stepping in to my close or semi-open stance. Okay, and this just gives me a little bit extra momentum, and this is something that you can try. All right, so remember, to recap, it doesn't matter how fast your serve is, just get that serve deep first and foremost. Remember, that's going to push your opponent back and make it a lot harder for them to come up to that non-volley zone line after their return. All right, so hopefully this video was very, very valuable to you, and we really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. For more awesome pickleball tips, head on to brionespickleball.com. If you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit that little bell icon so that you can be notified every time we release a new video. Lastly, for a complete drill workout routine that has really helped me throughout the years, go ahead and check out the link above. And also, if you are in the Phoenix, Arizona area, I offer lots of clinics here. So go ahead and check out the link below. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next video.